Yeah, Mr. Brown, he thinks he can do what he wants.
Brownie's used to being up here when he goes on rides.
Okay, so, did you see our neighbor?
I don't, like...
You don't know who that was?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh, is that the one that lived in that brown... It's like it's right past the...
They're down there by the old man and the woman.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She was pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. So, she was like, so she recognized, I recognized her as immediately as she was coming approaching. I had already recognized her. And then she recognized me, and she's a runner, and so she's running. And she recognized me, and she's like slowing down, and she waves, and I wave back. So we're waving at the same time. And then she's like, I'm your old neighbor. And I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. I'm like, I know.
She's probably like, maybe he doesn't remember me.
Yeah.
Am I being creepy?
Oh, well, I'm plus, and maybe she's waving at me, and I'm with Heather. Anyway. So, yeah. So I know who you were, in case you happen to be watching. Good to see you. She was pregnant when she
was down by our house.
Yeah, when they moved.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd had.
I think she was...
No, she had... Yeah,
she had one.
She had one, yeah. She was going to have another.
Yeah, they were getting a bigger house or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hello, if you happen to see this, we miss you guys. They were good, really good neighbors. Good neighbors. If I'm not mistaken, I think maybe both of them are like... they are track coaches at Parkersville High School, I think.
Well, she's doing what I need to do, get fit. Man, it's so weird. I haven't been down here during games like in forever. It used to be our life.
Yeah, literally.
Every day. I'd come home from work and straight to the ball field.
Working ball field.
Yeah. And then there's times that I couldn't be here because of work. It's another thing about work, man. You miss so much of life.
Yeah.
When you're working for someone else.
Just think how, you take life for granted, but just think how different our life would be if Daniel had been involved in sports like the other boys were.
Oh yeah. Well, it would have been a great thing because it would have kept us active.
It would have done that. It definitely would have kept us active, but we'd be living a whole different life than we are right now.
Yeah.
A lot different.
I think it would probably be fun though.
It would be fun.
To be honest,
it would
so much better, I think, because
it would be fun.
I wouldn't be sitting at home on the couch.
But think about what you're saying now. That doesn't have to happen for you to have fun.
That's
for
true.
You to not sit at home.
But I'm saying that would cause you to not have an option.
Right. Exactly. True. But that's that whole thinking that I'm talking about. Why do you have to have something to force you to do something that's good for you? Why do any of us? You understand? That's basically what you're saying without saying it. It's like, well, that would force me to do something that's good for me. Yeah. Why do we get to the point to where we have to be forced to do things that are good for you? You see what I'm saying?
It's true.
Not only good for you, fun.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're going to start doing this stuff. It's going to be good for us, and it's going to be fun. But we had to be forced to do it. We didn't do it voluntarily. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we say things like that, and we're not trying to, but those are excuses. You see what I'm saying? Because there's just because Daniel doesn't play sports, that gave us more time. That only gives us more time to have fun.
It's true.
That's not what,
Yeah, it's funny because I used to say that's why I wanted to move to Florida. I was like, there's nothing around here to do. Like, if I lived in Florida with the nice weather, I'd be out walking around. And that might be true at first. It's kind of like the beaches where everybody say, I would be at the beach every single day. And that might be true for some people, but most people, when you move to places like that, at first, maybe for a year, you're right at the beach, or you might be doing stuff all the time, but then it's just like anything else. Yeah, like you're not doing it.
And my response when she says something like that, or my sister, my response is always say, you ain't doing right. You don't need to go where to do, because you ain't gonna do nothing. And I'm not saying that, but it is what it is. I'm not fussing. It's just the fact. It's like what you're saying is, let's base this life-changing decision to pack up all of our stuff and move to go to a place because there's nothing to do here. When I know that when you get there,
you're not
like you just said, you might do something for a little bit while it's new, but then you're going to do the same thing you do now. You're going to sit at home. That's the whole thing. And people, it's people. It's not Heather. I've done it. I try to make sure I don't do it anymore. I try to watch myself, but I'm not immune from doing it. I have to watch myself.
I think it's different if like we did stuff all the time and then there's really nothing to do here, but you're always out and you're really wanting to explore different things. I think then if you said, hey, I want to move to a different location because of that, that would be different.
But at the end of the day, that's an excuse. Look, okay, let me ask you this. Is there more to do here now than there was when you was a kid?
Yeah.
Were you bored when you were a kid?
No.
Okay. You see, that's what I'm saying. It's how we talk.
I was bored sometimes.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. See, the way we communicate is to make excuses constantly. Oh yeah, but I was bored sometimes. It's always an excuse, and I'm not fussing. I'm trying to get this is why people aren't happy, because it's just constant us justifying our bad behavior with our language. You see what I'm saying? It's like constantly justifying our bad behavior with our language. And no, it's not that there's nothing to do here. There's maybe nothing new to do. There may be not what you think you want to do, but there's people out doing stuff every day. So there's stuff to do.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if, for example, if someone said, hey, I really like, I don't know.
Yeah, think of something that you can't do.
Then I want to ski all the time. Like, I want to, so you might go to a place where there's skiing constantly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, yeah, but okay.
Or I want to be at the beach every day.
Okay, but yeah, right. But now that's easy. Well, here's Heather. We're on video now. Now watch, this is Heather. See, Heather uses these are like every day and all the time. No, okay, if you want to ski every day, then you move someplace where there's skiing every day. But right. The truth is, you ain't going skiing every day.
Well, I'm not talking about
not you. I'm talking about people. People say stuff like that. I'm trying to show you, because you said this. Everybody does it, but no, you're not. You're talking about moving over skiing every day. You ain't going skiing. There's very few people who want to go skiing every day, so that's not a reason. Well, I said there are plenty of things to do. It's like we have been lulled as human beings. This isn't about Heather, but it is about how all of it keeps you from being happy. It keeps people from being happy, and they don't even know it. We are lulled into this thing of needing all this stuff.
Before we go past this light, do you think that they have fish right now? Are you wanting fish for dinner?
That's too early. They don't have it yet. They don't have it yet.
Go ahead.
We have been lulled into thinking that we need all this stuff to enjoy ourselves. That's my whole point. All of us need to get to a point where you don't need stuff to enjoy yourself. You've got the outdoors, you've got freedom, you've got time, you've got the most important thing in the world. The thing that now I'm talking to Heather, but I'm talking to everybody. You've got the thing that you've been begging for: time, freedom. You've got all the time and all the freedom, right? But there's nothing to do. Well, that's the whole. We've been lulled as human beings and think you got to have stuff to enjoy yourself, and that's why people aren't happy. All of us should be able to enjoy ourselves without stuff. Let me ask you a question, Heather. Did you enjoy that walk?
Yeah.
How much did that cost us?
Nothing.
It didn't cost us anything. Why did we enjoy it? Did we enjoy it because we were together? It was relaxing. That's my point. You don't need stuff. All you have to do is get out and enjoy life. Not just you. This is me talking to all you guys out there. It's what I'm trying to get across to you. It's why people have depression and are miserable and all that stuff. It's because you think you don't need stuff. You got everything you need. We got more. I'm on one of my rants. Get ready because they're coming. We, as human beings, have more than any other group or race of human beings that we know of have ever had. We've got more conveniences, we've got more we've got everything, but yet we're bored. And yet we're not happy. Think about it. Think about it. We should be way happier than our parents were. And we got it way easier than they had it. But we ain't got nothing to do. Right? You know, that's what we do to ourselves. And yet all you had to do, and look at Heather's face. I see she doesn't even know this. Here's what I see, and the camera's gonna show it. We're driving down the street, and Heather's looking at stuff like it's brand new. Because it is to her, because she ain't been out here. She hasn't been out where she can just relax and just look around.
Normally I'm driving.
And guess what? There's all kinds of stuff to do in your town because you ain't been nowhere. You ain't seen. There's stuff built here that you don't even know has been built. True or not true?
True.
Yeah. Downtown doesn't look the same as it did the last time you were down there. I promise you it doesn't. Because you ain't been down there forever. You know what I'm saying? It's that story that we tell ourselves in our head. You know, and I know. Why do I know? Because I've done it. And I do it sometimes. But the difference is this. I'm not scared to admit it. Heather will have to admit it because she knows this. Every now and then when I do that, I come and tell Heather, here's this crazy story I got in my head, don't I? Mm-hmm. Here's this crazy story that I created in my own head that ain't real, but stopped me from doing this or made me do this. Guys, we all do it, but you got to recognize it so that you can stop doing it because it's keeping you from being happy. Oh, y'all, we're going to learn. We're going to learn. We're going to learn how to be happy. So, we're back at home. That was my big rant. But it's all true. It's all true. You know, because here's the deal. It's like I always say. Just because you're alive don't mean you're living. I'm just trying to teach you how to be happy. And that's just my 2 cents.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.